My Frugal Year, Real-Life Money, an honest guide to taking control of your finances. Navigating the world of personal finance can often leave us feeling lost and overwhelmed, but Real-Life Money, an honest guide to taking control of your finances by My Frugal Year provides a refreshing perspective. This book summary sheds light on how the broader economic situation and lack of financial education contribute to struggles with money management. Readers will learn about the emotional aspects of financial problems as well as practical ways to overcome them. By highlighting key themes such as social media's impact on spending, the gender disparity in finances, and the challenges faced by millennials, this summary offers valuable insights into the world of personal finance.
Financial education crisis. Many people struggle with their finances because of a lack of financial education, which is not provided in schools in the UK. Parents are often the only source of financial education, but not all parents are equipped with the knowledge to teach their children. Additionally, economic factors, such as rising debt and lack of job security, contribute to financial insecurity. It's important to realize that financial struggles are not solely due to individual failings, and steps can be taken to improve one's financial situation. Overcoming shame and money problems. A significant emotion that usually underlies financial problems is shame. It prevents people from taking action to resolve their financial issues and causes them to keep their struggles hidden. In the book, the author recounts a story of a parent who had significant credit card debt and was too ashamed to inform their spouse, which generated financial difficulties. Similarly, the author shares her personal struggle of frittering away her inheritance and feeling ashamed for many years. However, acknowledging one's financial problems is essential in overcoming them. It is crucial to be accountable for one's financial mistakes, reduce the shame felt, and take the necessary steps to resolve the issues. By opening up, people often find that they are not alone and that others have experienced similar situations. The author highlights the importance of not beating oneself up and escaping the silence and inaction that shame creates. Social media influences finances. Social media can negatively impact your finances by causing you to compare your life to others. This can result in impulsive purchasing behavior and debt. The author cautions readers to avoid falling into this trap by taking a break from the internet, questioning whether they would truly trade their lives for someone else's, and remembering that people often only post the best parts of their lives online. By following these tips, individuals can regain control of their finances and avoid the allure of keeping up with the Joneses. The gender pay gap and other financial challenges for women. Finance is a feminist issue as there is a significant gender disparity when it comes to money. In the United Kingdom, 64% of people struggling with debt are women due to lower salaries and unpaid family commitments. The gender pay gap is still wide, and the lack of transparency in discussing salaries makes it challenging for women to know if they are being paid less than their male counterparts. Women also face pink taxes, where they pay more for similar products. Childbearing and childcare caused significant financial strains, with low statutory maternity pay and stalled careers. Every year, around 54,000 women in the UK lose their jobs because of pregnancy. There is much left to do to improve women's financial situations. The impossible dream of homeownership for millennials. One of the central aspirations of the 1980s was mass homeownership, but as a result of the booming buy-to-let market, millennials are finding it impossible to own their own homes. Renting is becoming more expensive and uncertain, and owning a house puts a great deal of mental and financial strain on many millennials. With rent so expensive, they may never be able to save for a deposit on their own home. It's time for millennials to consider modifying their rented accommodation and making the most out of their homes. However, the government needs to dramatically change its policy surrounding renting. The system is broken, not millennials. The power of goal setting in achieving financial stability. When experiencing financial difficulty, it can be challenging to see the way forward. Concrete goal setting, based on one's personal happiness, is the key to gaining clarity and achieving financial stability. It is crucial to appraise and reassess long-held goals based on what truly brings fulfillment. Setting big goals allows for creating smaller ones. Taking incremental steps, in tandem with budgeting, allow for steady progress towards financial stability. Budget your way to financial freedom. To achieve financial goals, you need to set clear goals and create a budget plan. Review your spending habits and income, and identify regular outgoings and variable expenses. Cut out unnecessary expenses and search for cheaper deals for essentials. Once you subtract essential costs and non-negotiable outgoings, you'll have a final sum to spend on desired items, pay off debt, or save. Creating a budget plan enables you to have control over your finances and avoid overspending. It takes time to find the right balance, but with small steps, you can achieve financial freedom. Embracing a frugal lifestyle. Budgeting doesn't have to be all about sacrifice and struggle. In fact, there are several upsides to living a frugal life. This book teaches us to flip our perspective, find pleasure in used items, prioritize experiences over material possessions, be eco-friendly, and share our frugal lifestyle with others. The key takeaway is that it's possible to live an enjoyable life without overspending, and in doing so, we can appreciate the things that matter most.
In conclusion, Real Life Money emphasizes that struggles with personal finances often stem from factors outside one's control, such as inadequate financial education and the larger economic situation. It's essential to recognize the emotional aspects of money, including shame and fear. Learning to set concrete goals, create a budget, and reassess priorities will help individuals regain control of their financial lives. Furthermore, this book summary reminds us that experiences and relationships hold greater value than material possessions, and that open conversations about money can alleviate shame and change attitudes. Embrace the lessons from Real Life Money to take control of your finances and move towards a more fulfilling life.